In today's video, I'm taking a look at ATB-5 so you can decide for yourself whether this is legit or another online scam meant to take your money. Before we get started, if you're done chasing hype and want something that actually works, check the link in the description. I've posted a video that walks through the business model I'd use if I had to start from scratch today. You'll also see a link pop up on screen to take you straight there. Now let's get back to our review. I came across ATB-5 through one of those typical sales pages, and I immediately noticed the tone. It was being pitched by Alan Chen, who was saying that he deploys an autonomous transaction bot that runs in the background and sends you more than $3,000 every 14 days. Whenever I hear things like that combined with no work, it raises a red flag straight away. I looked up Alan Chen and I found nothing about him on the internet, and I think he's not a real person, just a made-up person to sell this scam. I was expecting someone who claims to have spent 18 years in financial technology and built a system like this to have at least some trace online. We are to listen to what Alan is saying. ATB-5 executes thousands of microtransactions across corporate payment networks and generates small profits on each one. This doesn't make sense because I understand that high-frequency trading exists, and I understand that large institutions use automated systems. But I also understand that those systems are extremely complex, heavily regulated, and require massive infrastructure. You cannot plug into corporate payment networks and skim profits off transactions like that. That's not how financial systems are designed. Besides, if there was a system that could reliably generate thousands of dollars every 2 weeks with no effort, the people who built it would not be selling access for $20. They would scale it privately or use it within their own firm. That's just how money works. I paid attention to the testimonials because that's another key part of these kinds of programs. I saw a bunch of people claiming to make money and talking about how easy it is, and I noticed how every single testimonial is overwhelmingly positive. I didn't see any balanced feedback, and I didn't see any independent verification. Now, I want you to understand that testimonials are one of the easiest things to fake today. You can hire people, generate AI videos, or script responses to create the illusion of social proof. That doesn't mean the system works, but that's nothing compared to what I consider the biggest red flag, which is the promise of consistent, effortless income. Alan claims that you'll be making thousands of dollars every 14 days without doing anything, without making decisions, and without any involvement. However, I know that in the real world, money doesn't work like that. Nobody is just handing out free income for no reason. Now, if you ignore all those red flags and decide to buy into this, you will pay the small fee expecting to get access to a system that generates income. Instead, you either get a basic dashboard that doesn't do anything meaningful or some generic content that has no real value, and your email will be added to marketing lists, and you'll start receiving a flood of promotional emails for other similar products. I want to be very clear about this. The only guaranteed transaction happening here is your money going to them. And when you put all of that together, it points very strongly to this being a scam. I would not recommend putting your money into ATB-5. I don't see any evidence that this system works, and I see multiple signs that it's designed to take advantage of you. Your time and money are better spent on something that has a clear, realistic model behind it, even if it requires effort and learning. That's my review, and I want to thank you for watching. If you're serious about building a real online business, go ahead and click the video right here on the screen. It reveals the best online business to start, and it breaks down the exact system I recommend. If you want more breakdowns like these, subscribe to my channel for regular updates.